Good morning. It's time to get in touch. Brought to you by Geisinger Muncie and Jersey Shore. State-of-the-art healthcare close to home. Every week, this public affairs show shines a spotlight on people and programs in our communities that improve the quality of life in Lycoming County and beyond. I'm Freddi Hammer, host of In Touch and news director at Backyard Broadcasting. The Pennsylvania National Guard's Bravo Company 1109 Infantry Regiment is gearing up for its third annual Guard Experience community event. It's a family-friendly gathering with vendors and food trucks and lots of great equipment from the National Guard, plus great music because they got one of the members of the National Guard put a band together for this event. So we'll hear more about that as we go. Getting community organizations involved and getting to know the Pennsylvania National Guard guys. It's going on Saturday, September 13th from 11 to 3. And leading the charge again this year, Sergeant First Class William Phillips. Hi, William Phillips.
Hello.
Bill. And Staff Sergeant Wade Moorhart. Hi, you guys.
Hi, good morning.
Nice to see you. They're members of the Pennsylvania National Guard, pretty passionate about bringing families together in this community, and we're excited to have you back. We talked about this last year, and it's fun. I can't believe it's been a year.
Yeah, time has flown. It's a lot of things have happened in the last year.
What inspired Bravo Company to do another year of your National Guard experience and community event?
So, this being the third year, last year our turnout was affected by the flooding that hit the area.
Oh, and Trout Run.
And Trout Run and everything, which is totally understandable. And we had a helicopter come to the event, and they landed at the Armory. And then that helicopter took off and helped provide search and rescue operations for the area. So it was really good that the helicopter was here because they were able to help out.
Sure, and you got to sort of see the process, and people got to see the process.
Right. It was a good event last year, and people have asked us to continue to have it, and we're trying to open it up to bring in more vendors, more organizations. And that actually being said, if anyone is interested who has a business or an organization, or if they're a vendor looking for that publicity or anything of that nature, want to get involved, they can feel free to contact us.
Okay.
And they can be involved in the event. We still have space, and we're willing to accept anyone else who wants to be involved with this event.
So it's a free opportunity for a vendor to come on by.
It's totally free. We provide tables, chairs, there's indoor availability, there's outdoor availability. So anyone who wants to be involved, we're more than welcome to have them.
So you got a little cut short last year, and then the year before you had the event. So what's coming up differently now that you kind of learned lessons about from last year, or in the year before?
It started off almost as a job fair of sorts, and It was more veteran focused, but we really want to branch out and just bring in the community as a whole. So what we've learned is to bring in those craft vendors, more food trucks, more niche operations and organizations.
Everybody has something. Each particular member of that family has something to do.
Yeah, that's really what we're gearing toward. And then last year, we had a lot of cooperation with a lot of kids. There was a lot of children. We had over 400 people that came to the event last year. You wouldn't think that many people would fit in the Armory, but of course they're not all at the same time.
But squeeze them in.
Yeah, we're doing an AFT challenge this year. We're going to have soldiers out and children, guys, girls, whatever, get the opportunity to come in and try our AFT, and we'll give a prize for the best score.
What does that acronym stand for?
The Army Fitness Test.
Oh, okay.
So they can come in. It's deadlift, sprint, drag, carry. The only thing we're not going to do is a 2-mile run just for safety concerns, because our track's around the Armory. So we're not going to do that.
Okay.
But we'll give them the opportunity to come in and try those events, and then the winner at the end of the day gets a prize we haven't determined yet. But
okay, we can think of that up too. So that's going to be fun. And also for dads and other football fans, I guess you're going to be streaming the Villanova game with Penn State, which is pretty cool. Thanks for having that available.
We'll definitely be streaming that for everyone.
And big Penn State fans are you guys? Oh, Bill is.
Our Bill is a Penn State fan. I am not. I'm a Michigan fan. So
okay. Go blue. So including that event, did you do that before? Did you bring in the football game for the folks?
Yeah, we have a 40-foot inflatable screen.
Cool.
And we'll be streaming it with speakers and everything with a projector. So yeah, it's
awesome.
a good time.
So what other kind of things are happening for families, like the different activities that they can do?
We have pretty much every weapon that we own is going to be out on display. We have our sniper team for our battalion is going to be there. 2 of the gentlemen from our sniper team will be there to show off sniper rifles. Like, they're bringing over their hide suits and everything like that, so the kids will actually be able to interact with that type of equipment.
Cool.
We have medical stations set up. They're bringing over an Army ambulance. There will be medics there to show simple first aid tactics on a dummy. And then sometimes we have soldiers that volunteer to get like the nasal pharyngeal, which is extremely painful at times. But
okay,
so that opens up an airway. We have a soldier that'll probably volunteer. I almost guarantee it.
It's like volunteer to get tased or something.
Very similar, except for it's more than 7 seconds.
Oh, gosh. Okay. That sounds like an amazing event. Even just to come and watch, I think it's going to be a good time. Even if you aren't really involved, you get to see all these things and watch your kids get excited.
Yeah. Last year, it was interesting to see, as like a supervisor standpoint from us, like we put it together. We kind of were just making sure everything was working.
Yeah.
It was really interesting to see, like, even just the level of cooperation with the kids when it came to like going to see the UPMC vendor or something along those lines, and it was just, and even the VFW, like for them to interact with the guys from the VFW, it was not expected. I expected all the kids to go straight to the guns.
Right.
All kids, they just want to go see the guns, or they want to do the rock wall.
Okay.
And this year, we're also bringing in a lifted Chevy that's got a cool wrap on it. The recruiters have all types of tricks up their sleeves, so they're definitely helping us out.
And there's swag and stuff, I'm sure, that you can pick up a good pen or some pad of paper or some sort of things like that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I can raid the closet.
All right, so what role do you guys play? Are you going to be doing that same thing, kind of overseeing what's going on? Are other members of the National Guard involved?
We are going to be in place to control the chaos.
Okay.
That's how I like to put it.
Walkie-talkies and binoculars.
No, we do go around and interact with people, and you know, like a lot of people are hesitant to go in the building, or it's a state facility. You know, everybody's like, oh, it's the Army. That's what we're trying to eliminate. Like we don't want people to think like we're this crazy entity that you have to be afraid of. There's no reason for that. We are part of the community. We live here.
Sure.
We serve here. That's the only difference between us and them, is we are in the military.
I was going to say, you want the community members that come to understand that you're here for them.
Right. Yeah, just trying to gain trust and respect with the community is all we really are looking for.
Sure.
So last year, what I was doing was going around and like, hey, did you go see this, or have you guys done this? Or there, of course, is the age restriction with the rock wall, which is disheartening for some of the kids, but
the littler ones that want to climb up there.
I think it's age or weight. There's a size or a age restriction, but so that's disheartening a little bit. But last year, I mean, there was the fire truck was there. We had a gun truck set up with a 50 cal on it.
Yeah,
we have a whole bunch of different entities that are actually coming in, other than last year where we just pretty much had us.
I'm wondering if you're still considering the whole job fair thing. Will there be vendors there that are looking for recruiting?
We go for that. We've contacted state police, local police, all the boroughs around here to see if they had availability to come down. We're still in the process of contacting people. Like Sergeant Morehart said, we still have space if anybody is interested and wants to come in. They could use that as even recruiting soldiers. I know a lot of like the state and the federal entities have like the veterans preference, so they automatically get 5 extra points on the test because of their veterans, and all of these guys are in the military that are going to be walking around in uniform.
Sure, with lots of experience out there. I was just curious. Recently, I read about how Clinton County is asking their fire department to do water rescue stuff. Would that be ever anything that you guys have experience with, water rescue and different swift water recovery?
When the unit is activated for state active duty missions, we do have specialized equipment that we can use to facilitate that need, and we will receive on-the-spot training. We do have some guys who are already qualified in those things, so we provide extra training to our soldiers so that way we can go out and provide swift water rescue, rescuing people from out in the wilderness off of cliffs faces. We have people who are certified in rappelling or lowering casualties from a stretcher from an elevated position off a cliff or something like that.
Sure.
So jack of all trades is really what we are.
And you really provide the support for the people who are called in. You come in and help them as well.
Right.
That's awesome. And thank you for doing that, all of your service that you help us with at the National Guard. What is the most rewarding part of being a member of the Guard for you guys? Bill, what do you think?
I think it's seeing the different walks of life. For me personally, you have soldiers that come in, and I have soldiers that I'm not afraid to tell you they are way smarter than me. We have engineers, we have EMTs, we have firefighters, full-time firefighters. So going on a deployment with the National Guard is crazy because you go to a base that doesn't have much, but you have an engineer, you have an electrician, you have a carpenter, you have a plumber.
You can jimmy something together.
Yeah, you are all of a sudden living way better than when it started. So like just seeing the different walks of life, everybody just having something that they can contribute, whether it's like not necessarily coming into the military with a great infantry skill set. Like everybody can walk through the woods, you know.
Sure.
I wouldn't call that a good skill set, but once you learn that and then you can bring in your outside skills, I mean, if we ever deploy again and we don't have heating and air conditioning in our building, I have guys that'll make it happen.
That's a good crew to have, for sure. I bet that really inspires the kids who are thinking about a military career. It's another opportunity, another chance, another branch to do.
Right, and not only that, but most of these guys that have these skills have gotten the college for free from the Guard.
Yeah.
I mean, the level of college benefits from the Guard right now is insane. They just added another one. That's like another 20 semesters for family members.
Wow.
So like my children, if I sign again, which I will, I have to retire.
Right.
But when I sign again, I sign another piece of paper that says I'll do 6 more years and I get 20 more credits for my kids. Or semesters.
That's so great, Bill. Yeah. How about you, Staff Sergeant Wade Morehart?
Honestly, the kind of caveat off what Bill said, the best part in my mind with serving is I really feel that it embodies the best part of the American culture. You have all walks of life, and it doesn't matter race, color, creed, religion. We all wear the same uniform, and everyone bands together for a common cause, and I feel that really embodies that patriotic value that I really hold dear.
I think that is what's on display when you have an event like this, the Guard experience and a community event where you can show how serious you are about being patriots.
It brings everyone together, and it's not just like from the military standpoint, but again, like back to the community, like we're part of the community. A lot of us live in this community here in Williamsport or close to.
Yeah. Well, it's the 3rd annual Guard Experience and Community Event, a family-friendly gathering. Food trucks. What are going to be the foods that are there this year?
Well, we have been in contact with quite a few food vendors. We have a couple that are haven't confirmed yet. I'm talking with someone tonight that I'm pretty sure I think it's a donut truck.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah. So I hope I'm not calling him out right now. So, but we do have people that just haven't confirmed. There should be a couple.
You do have some time. We're looking for people.
Right, and we do have Buck and Bean Coffee is coming, so we do have them so far, and we are in talks with some other companies right now.
All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed and keep making sure that people know that they can contact you. What's the best way to get in touch?
They can contact me at my email. That's Wade, WADE, .M as in Matthew, .Morehart, MOREHART, .mil, MIL, at army.mil.
Okay, I got that. And we'll put that on our website and on the podcast so people can get in touch and be a vendor for a 3rd annual National Guard experience. It's actually at the National Guard Armory on Grove Street, inside and outside, I guess, because you're going to have big trucks and things. It's going to be both sides.
Yeah, that even goes for the vendors. I haven't gotten a real preference from anybody. So if somebody would prefer to be inside, it is air conditioned. The doors will be open quite a bit because of people coming in and out, but I mean, the air conditioner will try to keep up. So
the restrooms will be air conditioned.
Yeah, the restrooms will be air conditioned. And then if they want to be outside, we have the Mass Cow vehicle coming.
Yep, Susquehanna EMS is bringing their mass casualty bus.
Okay.
So that'll be set up outside with their ambulances, and the Williamsport Fire Department will be there as well.
We're so excited to see this event. It's coming up at 1307 Grove Street. It's the Williamsport Armed Forces Reserve Center. It fits over 400 people in there.
Throughout the day.
Okay, for sure.
Don't be shy to come. We'll have room for you.
It's going on 11 to 3. It's going to be a great family-friendly event. Is there anything else that we've missed that you want to make sure that we know about, something you're excited about that's coming to the event this year that was different from other years?
I think the big thing for us is just getting more of our equipment out there for people to see. So that there is we had just mainly firearms out last year, but we're getting a lot more equipment out. Thermals. We're going to have detection intrusion devices out. So it's going to be just a lot more equipment that like people don't even think about. Like if we're setting up a small alfalfa overnight and you want to detect somebody moving, we have the equipment to do that.
Gosh, we're going to learn so much about you guys and all the things that you do. That's great.
And again, like it's not a recruiting event. There will be recruiters there if someone does want to ask the questions. But again, that's not what this is. It's really just for the community, get exposure to different organizations and businesses that might not get it by themselves. And this is a good way for them just to get their name out there in the community, as well as us getting our name out there so people do know we are here.
Well, thanks for all the work that you've put in so far. We'll look forward to a 4th annual after this one coming up on September 13th, 11 to 3, Williamsport Armed Forces Reserve Center on Grove Street. And it's going to be fun. In addition, there's live music, so we're going to see that with your colleagues playing in a band. 3rd annual Guard Experience and Community Event. Sergeant First Class William Phillips and Staff Sergeant Wade Morehart. Thanks, guys, for coming in and talking about it on In Touch today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Freddi.
In Touch is locally produced in our studios at 1685 4 Mile Drive in Williamsport. To get in touch with us for questions, comments, or topic ideas, call weekdays 570-323-8200 or email me at fhammer@backyardbroadcasting.com. For archived files of our In Touch shows, find our Backyard Podcasting link on any Backyard Broadcasting website or subscribe to our YouTube channel, Backyard Broadcasting. The programming discussed here on In Touch does not necessarily reflect the feelings or opinions of the management or staff. Thanks for listening to In Touch. Brought to you by Geisinger, Muncie, and Jersey Shore. State-of-the-art healthcare close to home.